After years of research in learning and motivation, educators have found that students can learn how to become more successful learners by using appropriate strategies to manage their motivation, behavior, and learning. The word management is a key term in understanding successful learners. They self-manage or control the factors influencing their learning. They establish optimum conditions for learning and remove obstacles that interfere with their learning. Educators use a variety of terms to describe these students: self-regulated, self-directed, strategic, active. No matter what term is used, the important factor is that these students find a way to learn. This quote comes from Myron Dimbo's book, Motivation and Learning Strategies for College Success, a Self-Management Approach, the second edition. Dimbo was a professor for 41 years at the University of Southern California, and his focus was on helping students become better learners. As Dimbo explained, succeeding in your classes is not just about intelligence. You must be dedicated to your work and motivated to succeed. Deciding to attend college is a huge step towards improving your future. To make the most of this opportunity, you must figure out how you learn best. My name is Kendall Cogburn, and my colleagues and I are going to show you the steps you should take to be successful in school. First, Sandra Garcia will explain how to get as much as you can out of your time in the classroom. Next, Tiffany Danhoff will explain how you can use your time outside of the classroom to enforce what you've learned in class. And finally, Elias Zavala will conclude with a recap of what we have learned. To be successful in college, it is important to be committed to your education, both in and out of the classroom. Now, I will hand it off to Sandra to explain the first.
As Kendall just stated, the first step toward college success happens inside of the classroom. Daily attendance is very important for every college student. Daily attendance will ensure that you hear all the lectures, explanations, receive handouts, and view visual aids, all provided by the professor. Being present will give you a full understanding of the material being taught, and you will also know what is expected of you. Being a successful college student also means that you must be self-motivated in the classroom. According to author Myron H. Dembo, in his book, Motivation and Learning Strategy for College Success, a Self-Management Approach, quote, although it is important for students to understand that the classroom environment can influence their motivation, they need to take responsibility for their own behaviors. Taking responsibility for your own behavior not only means being present in the classroom, but also means fully engaging in every aspect of the classroom. Fully engaging means that you need to give your full attention, take notes, ask questions, complete classroom assignments, participate in class discussions, and participate in group discussions. What you must never give your attention to are things such as playing on your cell phone, searching internet sites on your computer, or talking to classmates while the professor is teaching. Giving your attention to things such as these, you will not become a successful student. Making the most of your time spent in the classroom is very important. But as Tiffany will explain, it is equally necessary to further your education outside of the classroom.
Your work is not complete when you leave the classroom. You must be able to understand the abilities to use your critical thinking and study skills, to keep an open mind, to have the motivation to be successful. What a student needs to do outside the class to be successful is to plan time to do homework, use your tutoring available, study groups, and review and rewrite those notes. The trick is to figure out a way that intrigues you to be interested on studying and find the main points of that subject matter. If you have good study habits, you should get more done. According to the book Insider Guide of Success in the Two-Year College Gary Sadelmayer published in 1999, he quoted that most campuses have workshops and even entire courses on how to enhance your study skills. So how much time does a student need to spend on school outside of the class is, according to the book of How to Study and the Other Skills for Success in College by Alan Morzak, James Denise, Alan Denise, and Clifford Morgan, published in 2003, you should spend 2 hours of every 1 hour in class. But this will depend on how much and how hard the subject matter is. The best thing to do is to plan to create a schedule that works for you. You have to be honest to have a good assessment of your capabilities to accomplish your work. Make sure you have the frequent breaks to relieve that tension. If you are present and engaged in class and dedicate that time of class to work on schoolwork, you will have the tools to be successful in college. Now, Alice will recap what we've just learned.
And now I will recap the presentation. To have college success, we need to keep 3 main things in mind. We need to make sure that we are motivated. We need to make sure that we're able to manage our behavior. And we also have to be willing to learn. As Kendall stated, intelligence is not the way to succeed in college. It will not get you very far. Why? Because there is a work ethic that must go into it. It is not about just being intelligent and understanding the subject. It is about working through the assignments and making sure that you're actually comprehending it as well. Sandra stated that we also have to manage our behavior in the classroom. In college, there's a lot more freedom to be had. However, there's also that much more discipline needed. We can't be on our phones, be on our laptops, looking at other things when we should be focused on the professor and the lecture at hand. Also, Tiffany stated that just being in the classroom is not enough. We must work ourselves outside of the classroom, make sure that we're taking good notes, make sure that we're studying properly, making sure that we're working on group projects with our peers as well. In the end, we need to make sure that to have college success, you're going to need motivation, behavior management, and the ability to learn. In the end, college is an investment. We put forward our resources so that we may gain a degree out of it later. But we only receive the benefits of that investment if we are successful. Therefore, I hope that you take these tips and this wisdom that we have passed down to you, that way you can be successful in college as well. Thank you.